Something's wrong.
Probably just a dead cat.
Please, thank you.
Maybe a few dead cats.
Still watch a good
How's a dead cat making a stink like that?
Set into the mansion's faded exterior, you see the faintest outline of a door, an entrance designed to provide the utmost discretion. The door shudders. It has no choice but to let you inside.
Mystic carrion awaits.
Help you are. Where's the steel watch when you need 'em?
I will cure you of your pestilence. You have my word.
Under my compulsion, Spectre!
Swift as my feet can carry me.
You do not have an appointment. Yet you seek an audience with Mystic Carrion. I sent you to like to wander the boundaries between life and death. You have read the Necromancy of Thay. Tell me, what brings one of such power into the presence of Mystic Carrion? The painter. Yes, I remember. He wanted to contact a tormented spirit. I gave him exactly what he desired, and for a pittance, given the complexity of his request. His inability to follow simple instructions is hardly my fault. If he wanted his safety guaranteed, that would have cost him extra. My clients are guaranteed absolute privacy in their consultations with myself and my spirits. I assume you came to me seeking an exorcism? I can provide you with the means to perform such a ceremony, but you understand, this is my livelihood. First, you must do something for me. Do not worry. It is of an earthly nature. It regards a conduit of mine, Thrombo, who has recently deserted his duties. He has not gone far, but given the sensitivity of his nature, I would prefer that he is not free to roam the city. Return Thrombo's body to me, then I will give you what you need to cleanse Oscar of his spectral interloper. It's quite simple. He resented having to work for a living. The undead can be rather lazy in that regard. He was always a simple, contented creature, a beggar to the bone. Perhaps he has forgotten how ungenerous the world can be, or simply prefers to live in the gutter. If he does not value the gift I gave in reanimating that wretched flesh of his, then I will take it back. It is my property, not his. Had I thought you were the type to shout his name from the rooftops, I would never have offered you the job. Thrumbo is not alone in his ingratitude. he has led others in my service astray. 3 of them, beggars and zombies alike. The others lack even Thrombo's modicum of intelligence. It should be no great task to wring his location from one of them. A simple errand seems no price at all for the soul of your artist friend. Take time to consider my offer. If that is what you require, I'm sure Oscar has plenty to spare. You carry strength.
Walking funny isn't a crime.
I need a quick word.
Not food, client.
What about the smell?
I've got a long road ahead.
Probably just a dead cat. Maybe a few dead cats.
Not to mention the parchment quality of the Gazette.
Cat making a stink
Awful.
like that.
You don't have the pocket money
Can
for
you spare a
that.
few coins to feed my son? He's sick and likely to die.
Please, sir. Oh, please.
You can have any fish you like, as long as it's halibut.
Certainly a lot nicer here without sea devil corpses strewn everywhere.
Can you spare a few coins to feed my son? He's sick and likely to die.
Please, sir. Oh, please.
Property of Vonane. Do not disturb.
He's sick and likely to die.
One of them. Please, sir. Oh, please.
Fish here.
Leave me be. What? What are you doing in here?
The man's stench is unmistakable. Death, decay, despair. This must be Thrombo, the runaway mystic carrion was so eager for you to retrieve.
This is my spot. Go on, find your own. Mystic Carrion, you're working for him? Oh no. No, no. I knew he wouldn't let us leave in peace. You don't have to help him. He's the one you should be after, not me. Not by choice. Me and my friends, we were beggars. Used to sleep down near the docks when the Fists were on patrol. Carrion found us down there. He murdered us. Made us like this. Monsters. Fit for gutting and grinding and desecrating the dead. He constantly abuses us. Makes us do the worst things you can imagine. There used to be 5 of us. My friend Talus, he couldn't take it anymore. One day, I saw him drive a coffin nail right through Carrion's skull. Then another, and another. We thought he had done it. Freed us all. Then when dawn came, Talus seized up suddenly like something had got a grip of him. We ran to help, but he just exploded. I got so much blood and pulp in my eyes. When I look back, Carrion was just stood there, completely unharmed. We'd have to stop him resurrecting somehow. But I don't know how. Since Talus died, I've been watching Carrion, trying to figure out his secret, and I think he's a mummy lord. He as good as told me so himself. After Talus died, Carrion blindfolded me and took me into a strange place. A foul and ancient place. Somewhere the living wouldn't dare to tread. Down there, he showed me a jar. Said it contained the secret to eternal life. And if I behaved, he would share it with me. I think it was his heart. I'm not stupid. I know what he did to my friend. Gods, how I'd love to smash that bastard jar. That's how you kill mummy lords, you know. I'm not sure, but in the house, beneath Carrion's salon, there's a chamber. He never lets anyone down there, so it must be hiding something important. Perhaps it's there. But be careful if you return to Carrion. He'll know you spoke to me. Make sure he doesn't see or smell you. He'll turn you into one of us, and he'll know I sent you. I don't want to die like Talus did. I want to live. Well, you know what I mean. No matter. This is still the safest place to hide. It's just bad luck I was discovered. I must be patient. My brothers...
Is something on your mind? You can always unburden yourself.
You came back. Please, tell me you found a way to destroy... You should destroy them. Get rid of every rotten part of him. Be careful, though. He'll know you did it, and he'll be really angry.
Please, kind sir, can you spare a few coins to feed my son? He's sick and likely to die.
Please, sir. Oh, please.
Best keep your hands to yourself. You're being watched.
You have my attention.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
Please, kind sir, can you spare a few coins to feed my son? He's sick and likely to die.
It's all here in the Baldur's mouth. Oh, please.
A gazette a day keeps the ignorance away.
So what exactly did you see? What happened?
I got lost.
Look, Mama, look! It's so pretty!
Get them right here!
Stand up. You're slouchy.
Welcome back, valued customer. Take your time. Thank you for visiting Sorcerer's Sundries.
What's cooking?
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
How can I help you? Scrolls, parchments, codices, tomes. Take a look and see what calls you. How can I help you? Look what you've done! By all the gods, I'd give my ear for the least bit of respect for the written word. Go act the clown on your own time. Come back when you've cobbled together some manners and are prepared to pay for the damages. That's better. How can I help you?
Another step forward. Here we go.
I know you. So you made it out of the Underdark. More than I can say for Balin. That noble stock you gave me helped, though. It's what keeps the customers coming. Bloody fungus is all that keeps our candles lit. Well, it's a lot quieter without him bumbling about the place. He was on the slow fade out anyway. He was a terror most of his life, you know. Mean, drunk. Got a few scars I could show you that'd make you wince. When he got sick, I was grateful for the relief. But so angry, too. We both of us deserved better than life gave us. Now he's off in the City of Judgment, probably wasting away unclaimed. The old heathen. And I'm here. Alone. Oh, sure. Cultists on the loose, a murderer hacking people to bits, and big metal freaks stomping hither, thither, and yon. Couldn't be more delighted. Take your pick.
I'm telling you, that flaming fist was winking at me.
Going first.
She nodded at me. Very suggestively, I might add.
But I dared you first, so you have to go. Stories! Get them right here! The printing block has never been so hot!
Interviews, politics, gossip. All of it gets in that bloody Baldur's mouth rag.
Oh, yeah? Remember?
It speaks a feline dialect called Mriar. It wants to know if you're its mother.
Okay.
The last.
Stories! Get them right here! The printing block has never
Would you like to live here with me?
I'm telling you.
Scandals! Vandals! Where to buy sandals?
Hey, you. Take a look at this cat. Does he look like a Harry to you? Bah. No, it isn't. I'll call him Walrus. Livens the place up, doesn't he? Yes, he does. Indeed, he does. The place is in shambles, to be honest. But Walrus softens the blow.
Okay. Okay.
What's it now?
It's all here in the Baldur's Mouth Gazette. A gazette a day keeps the ignorance away.
Considering.
Hold, Seeker! Have you come to swear yourself to Shress by my paw? Yes, and no. Your kind has lost their way in their worship of the feline of Felicity. You only hold to her basest tenets. Now, will you heed our mother's call and bolster her as she crushes the heathen absolute beneath her divine paw? Yes, yes! Together we shall spread the word of the wonder in her every paw step. I will sing her name in the streets, and you will bring her prayers to those suffering 2 legs instead of 4. Yes? Will you now heed the most splendid Shress's call?
Gather round, stories, get them right here. Sit down if you're in front. The printing block has never been so hot.
You could start by standing on a ladder, so they can actually see you. Sometimes I wonder why we're even friends.
That's just...
Oh, you can tell all
The steel watch,
sorts of
don't you?
technology these days.
They're guards.
I'm sure she left some hair. Or teeth.
When my break comes, I'm going to play with the
Not
kitchen
only that,
cats. I don't care what the boss says.
Afternoon.
Have you any idea how hard it is to make an automaton have manners?
As long as they
We
do
know
their
you will
jobs,
drive back the army of the Absolute and raise our city
Back off!
to its pinnacle.
She goes into the clink, unless Lord Gortash tells us otherwise.
Interference with flaming fish.
Welcome back, child of faith. You have come far, I perceive. How may I serve you this day? Of course, my child. Within limits. Behold my wares.
Yes, my love? I didn't see her make no trouble.
I know her. That's Golster. She's no thief.
Show us the way!
Stay back! And what will happen to those who oppose us? They'll be burned by the one...
Are these the lives that you wanted for yourself? A never-ending march of toil and suffering.
Preserve them now, or there won't be any
Supply issues. You got a problem. Take it up with 9 fingers. She loves...
Sorry, sir. Thank you, sir.
God bless you for your kindness.
It's the least I can do.
Better than ever. All the articles about...
What can I do for you? Of course. Wouldn't be alive to hold them if it weren't for you.
Wits and blades, always sharp.
Making me sweat.
With all the articles about cults
excellent
and
choice.
Pick one for a
I
night.
have a lot on my mind.
The one with that
And well,
I don't read
in
any
it.
of
I've given a few more of those.
I like
to
the
catch my
pictures,
drift.
Hard not to. I'm standing downwind.
I gave you first, so you have to go.
My fingers were crossed. I'm not going in there and getting swallowed by a devil.
Oh, I get it. You're scared. Let's see what this does.
Let's go home.
The devil's fee.
The gods are watching me.
In the alley.
was ripe with magic.
No one back home will ever believe this.
Sing a song of Baldur, who founded Baldur's Gate. Empire golden, built on trade, could not avert his fate. When three succumbed as threat from nether years, arose to conquer all. Now hope is gone, or so it seems, but game's not over yet. New cards are drawn, new hands are played, newcomers place a bet.
Elminster's not around, so might as well. Most excellent.
Let's move. I should speak up. Never a dull moment.
Fate spins along as it should. Dost thou require a new ally? Or mayhaps a resurrection instead?
Moving ahead.
Oakfather preserve you. There is no room for me, I'm afraid. Pap? There is much to do.
Still alive, so that's progress.
I had hoped there might be a greater sense of balance within the city. That its walls might enable sheltering within it to foster community, peace. Yet it is not so. Unnatural steel beings patrol the streets. The printed word sows discontent, and those in need are treated with disdain. You saw how that young boy was being treated on the streets, didn't you? That man considered him a stain. Sometimes it is difficult to see exactly what we are fighting to save here. Sometimes the Shadow Druid's desire to separate nature from all this seems pragmatic, not fanatical. A fine point. I wish I had thought of it myself. Thank you. Your wisdom shines through even in dark moments. I shall not give in to despair. Not while there is still the chance of a future worth fighting for. Oakfather preserve you.
How about I buy the firework and you throw it?
He's sick and
Oh, please. Best be on my way.
The Steel Watcher wouldn't let that happen.
sandals. It's all hit in the Baldur's mouth gazette.
Halsin, you must have accumulated considerable wisdom on matters of the heart in your long life. Anything you'd like to pass on to a strapping, love-struck wizard such as myself?
Dispensing advice on matters of the heart would be like swapping boots. What suits me may be a poor fit for you.
Ah. Well, there's no faulting that logic. At least you didn't tell me to be myself.
Oh, no, perish the thought. That can be outright cruel advice to offer in certain cases.
He's sick and likely to die. Please. Oh, please.
Shall we continue?
Let's get going.
Don't be shy.
Ready and willing.
Yes?
All right, what now? One day, I'll catch a break. A secret lair in the Undercity ruins. What was Carrion doing there? Maybe I need more pockets.
Oak Father, watch over your servant.
At least things have stayed interesting. How much further can I go? I want to have a word.
The penitent looks at you silently, expectantly. The penitent doesn't respond, holding your gaze almost unblinkingly with his. There is the slightest flicker of acknowledgement in his eyes. Penitent blinks. You think. You are dismissed.
Here goes nothing. Anything of use?
I wasn't expecting it. It seems like you have ample company already. Lead the way, then.
More for me.
Let me recite their demise. Checkmate.
What's this?
Want another?
Blood comes easy these days.
I speak, they burn.
My turn.
Come on. Can't stay idle. No one stopped me yet. Don't mind if I do. Something good here, I hope. What's hiding here? Don't waste a step. Might be worth a look. All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have. Couple turns should do it.
Gruesome sight. A necromantic ritual, perhaps? Zombie. It's almost poetic.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Beggar, vagrant, scum. My name was Taran. Tumble down long ago. No home now. Carrion offered shelter, safety, Die too quickly. Carrion.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
Better not be cursed.
The broadsheet's gone to pot ever since I left.
He's sick and likely to die. Please, sir. Oh, please.
What to do?
Million? The Steel Watcher wouldn't let that.
Nice little nap.
You came back. Please, tell me you found a way to destroy Mystic Carrion. What? His rotten heart was inside of me this whole time. Get it out. I have to get it out. That slimy bastard. He hid it in me the whole time. Please, take that foul thing and grind it to dust. Fish here. Get your fish here. Please. We don't have time to...
Oh, please. Please, kind sir, can you spare a few coins to feed my son? He's sick and likely to die.
You can have any fish you like.
Oh,
As
please.
long as it's halibut.
Nothing but ashes left of that jar now.
Plenty of fish. Plenty of friends.
Oh, please.
Please! We don't have time to waste. You did? Then what are you waiting for? You must destroy the rest of him. Put that monster in the grave where he belongs.
It's good to be alive.
Lost in thought.
Let's get on with it. Can't give up now.
Oh, please.
What's next, I wonder?
Maya, what's your... Bet you a million Steel Watcher wouldn't let...
Can you spare a few coins to feed my son?
No time to
He's
rest.
sick and likely to die. Please, sir.
Should mind my step.
Oh, please. Handle. Would you throw one of them?
Arrest the smell?
Some help you are. Where's the Steel Watch when you need 'em?
Shauntia. Bless these
So what
roots.
exactly did you see?
I don't rightly know, but I was up there, lurching this way and there.
Walking funny isn't a crime.
Boom!
Can't afford to let up. Onward. Still breathing, despite everything. Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Unleash me. With haste.
another fight. Let's go.
A tale for the ages.
My faith will protect me. Still on my feet.
Gone with the weave.
Carrion is truly banished. He will not trouble this plane again.
Probably just a dead cat. Maybe a few dead cats.
There's no time to waste.
Looking ahead.
You did it. He's gone. He's really gone. I don't know how to thank you. We can finally be free. Here, please take this. I think it's valuable. And I will need it. Not now Carrion's gone. I don't know how to do exorcisms yet, but feel free to look through Carrion's records. Perhaps you'll find something of use there. Yes. I think I'll pick up where Carrion left off. A city like this needs a medium.
stink like that.
Shaunty.
Miscreants creeping around. A stink like
Perhaps
death
we might
itself.
plan a little party home.
Arrest the
Nothing
smell.
wrong with that.
I'll
like
take
a
that.
party.
When you need them.
Yes, oh yes. Can we come both?
Of course. Once the house is back in order.
It will cure the pestilence. You have my word.
So what exactly did you say?
Suppose carrion does come back again. What then?
Lurching this way and that.
He's never
Perhaps,
coming
please.
back,
Looking
Lombard.
funny isn't
He's
the
banished for
crime.
good.
What's in
If
here?
he does, Thrumbo will protect us. He always does.
Shaunty. Bless these roots.
What about the smell?
Is it time for us to play now?
Probably
Not
just
now,
a dead
Morbus.
cat.
There's too much to get done.
Maybe
Yes.
a few dead cats.
The larder needs to be cleaned. Guts wiped from the walls.
Stink like that.
It is good to help each other.
On my way.
I told you we'd be safe, brothers.
Miscreants creeping around.
This is our home now.
Death itself.
Is it really for us?
And those like us, who suffered at the hands of the likes of Mystic Carrion. Home for the undead.
Oh, her mouth.
Think Carrion's corpse would make a good punching bag? I'll make sure no one harms us again. Keep training. Keep fighting.
On you.
I will get a bedroom of my own now. I can keep lovely things in it for when Sister can visit.
What then?
I will get a bedroom of my own.
He's banished.
A toast to your kindness and to Carrion rotting in his grave.
Now, Morbus. There's too...
To do.
Home
Arrest the
for the
smell.
Always does.
Maybe a few dead cats.
How's a dead cat making a stink like that?
Is it time for us to play now?
Not now, Morbus. There's too much to get done.
Yes, Larder needs to be cleaned. The guts wiped from the walls.
I will help. It is little one. Flower and bloom as I know you can.
I told you.
Something's on my mind.
Time to rest.
The smell. It stinks. Something rotten.
Seems simple enough. That portrait. It's been warded with necrotic magic.
Master gone.
Mystic carrion no more. Thrumbo in charge. Better. Much better.
Yes, Brute. Games and stuffs.
Mystic.
Thrumbo back.
Please, kind sir, can you spare a few coins? Sick, likely to die.
Right tool will do the trick.
Flower and bloom as I know you can.
Still breathing, despite everything.
like death itself.
That smell. These corpses aren't the freshest.
Please, kind sir, can you spare a few coins?
I have a lot on my mind. And well, in it.
Time for us to play now. Yes, the larder needs to be cleaned. Guts wiped from the wall.
What do you mean? What else is down there?
The Gazette reckons Lord Gortash is the second coming
Magic,
of Baldur.
innit?
Horse cat.
Just saying. Maybe there's a reason for that weird feeling. I am a gentleman who may venture where he pleases, isn't it?
Peaceful for the moment. But for how long?
The only moment you're living in is this one.
Restriction
Worry about the next one when it comes.
Somehow, citizen, Lord Gortash forgot to tell me.
What I'd give to be me.
Coming along nicely there, Floki.
It's peaceful.
Good, strong roots.
The portrait is ice cold to the touch, filling you with a sense of overwhelming dread. So why is the woman smiling?
Oscar! Where is he? Where is he?
Did you speak with Carrion? Has he provided a cure? Did you find anything that might help Oscar? Then what are you waiting for? Do it!
Who are you? Get out! Get out!
Please, Carrie, my darling, listen to me.
You brought me here. You did this. Do not interfere. He's coming home with me. Another one who wants to control me. He called me here. Trapped me. Pathetic little childish boy.
I only wished to explain myself, to make you see how...
No! Enough of your whining. Enough! Selfish, arrogant bastard of an artist. I wanted to be left in peace. And how does that help me? Or is it just to help him? Why does everything always have to revolve around Oscar Beverus?
Oh, my sweet Carrie. What did I do to you?
Save your tears for the ethereal plane. What are you saying? You're trying to confuse me. It's so hard to think. I don't remember.
Carrie, my sweet meat. I just need to know that what you did, that it wasn't my fault.
Why am I here? I shouldn't be here. I shouldn't be!
The spirit's aura flickers, changes. She is confused, lost, dragged here unwillingly by a man who refused to let her leave.
Fine. If Oscar wants the truth, he can have it. We were a fling, nothing more. My decision had nothing to do with him. I did this because I was so fucking sad. All the time. Oscar finds it easier to imagine a world where women kill themselves over him than one where they have their own bloody problems.
I'm sorry, Carrie. I had no idea. But I was truly not to blame.
No, you weren't. So you and your poxy paintings stay away from me! We're done, Oscar. Over. Now let me rest in bloody peace.
Gods, what a mess I've made of it all. My sweet Ferelia. I've been a rotten fool, haven't I? And yet you never left my side.
It will take more than a ghost to scare me away. Though I wish you'd come to me sooner.
I'd like to stay. I confess I never felt ours was a marriage of substance. I rather thought you just liked me for my art. Throughout my ordeal, I saw how tenderly you cared for me. Even at my worst, you never left my side. Truly, you were the one who saved me. I'm so sorry, my darling. A debt I'll spend a lifetime repaying. As for you, my noble friend, our account can be settled far more quickly. Come upstairs to my atelier. I promise you'll leave with something priceless. Immortality.
So, first you save my husband, then you save our marriage.
I can't tell you how grateful I am. I'm afraid when one falls in love with an artist, such drama comes with the territory. Needless to say, Oscar won't be having anything more to do with the supernatural. One possession is quite enough for any marriage. You must take up his offer. Go to his atelier, sit for him. Then perhaps you will understand what I see in him, flawed as he is. So, first you save my husband, then, yes, rather more exciting than a fundraising banquet, wasn't it? Needless to say, Oscar won't be having anything more to do with the supernatural. One possession is quite enough for any marriage. You must take up his offer. Go to his atelier, sit for him. Then perhaps you will understand what I see in him, flawed as he is.
Here she is, the hero of the hour. Brushes are oiled, the canvas prepped, and you... well, you're comfortable. That's the main thing. So, shall we begin? No, of course not. As an artist, I want to capture your true essence in this portrait. Bloodstains and all. Of course, if you do want to freshen up first, I'm more than happy to wait. After all, it will be seen by generations to come. Take as long as you need.
Oh, a little respite does wonders.
Here she is, the hero of the hour. Brushes are oiled, the canvas... well, you're comfortable. That's the main thing. So, shall we begin? Wonderful. Stand yourself just there. And voila! All it needs now is a name. Something to capture the spirit in which it was created. A tad alliterative for my tastes, but who am I to judge? Please, take it in for a moment. It's not every day one's face is preserved for posterity.
He really captured you. Beautiful.
Truly, my finest work yet.
No time to rest.
So, first you save my husband, then you... Oh, I wouldn't dream of rewarding such bravery with gold. Besides, this is Oscar's debt to settle. The painting he offers is worth far more. One day, it may be priceless. He will go on to great things, thanks to you. Please, go to his atelier. Sit for him. You won't be disappointed.
How,
job to do. These goods need to be...
Enter, if that is your wish.
Right there.
Why this sudden restriction on visiting the docks, though?
Somehow, citizen,
All
Lord
these
Gortash
people.
called years ago.
What does that mean? Hush! I can scarcely hear the spirits over your wretched mouth breathing. Well, some spirits do communicate in a rather obtuse...
Pardon my singing. That lullaby's been stuck in my head since... Funny. I can't recall.
This spirit is...
Odd, isn't it? Oh, my parents never sang me lullabies, yet I've got one wormed in my mind. Clear as day.
am well equipped to protect us.
Wonderful little beast. Nimble as anything.
A man of means, judging by his attire. He looks like a merchant or a junior council member. But right now he's without care, entranced by a tree.
There was a squirrel in the tree. Marvelous creature, inquisitive and nut-crazed. Halsin. Is he of the Feybergs, the candelabra makers? Perhaps it was Hagrin. Wonderful craftspeople, but truly terrible deal-makers. Oh, just tired, I suppose. It's been quite a long day. Or at least I think it has. You wouldn't happen to know where I live, would you? I am very pleased to meet your acquaintance. And you are?
This is more than a lapse, you sense. Something's been done to the man's memories. The man's mind is a stream of fragmented thoughts, each brushed away by another before it can take purchase.
Marvelous day. Not a care in the world. Moira would have loved this garden. Wait, who's she? Moira? Yes. No. I don't know. I think I remember a face, smiling, young, then older, then ill, then... No, I don't think so. You must be mistaken, friend. I don't know anyone by that name. Well, I remember I was sad, but in truth, I'm not quite sure what caused it. I'm not even sure I know what sad is anymore. And I came from that building over there. They were very nice to me, seemed very helpful. Though, for the life of me, I can't recall what I was doing there in the first place. There must be, you would think. You know, I can swear there is someone, but their name escapes me. Hells, even their face escapes me. A figment of my imagination, perhaps. Oh, it will come back to me. Or not. I'm content enough here, in either case. I think I should be quite happy living in a tree. Greenery and birdsong all around.
Little elfling, thou needst not look far to feel the light.
Greetings. Do you seek help? You are in the right place.
Almost pleasant traveling with company. Fine. What's on your mind?
Welcome. The House of Grief lies just within. We are here to help.
The House of Grief welcomes you and stands ready to ease your troubles. Welcome to the House of Grief. Or perhaps welcome is the wrong word, Shadowheart. There's been some debate whether you'd even show up and face the consequences of your actions. I assumed you tried to flee, like a craven.
Spare me your venom. I'm sure the Mother Superior will have plenty of her own.
All in due time. This is a place of healing. Anyone who partook in our methods did so willingly, and left with a smile on their face, freed from their troubles. Would you accuse a surgeon of robbing a tumor? I think not. As I said, in due time. First, you submit to the mapping of the heart. Only then can we know what is to be done with you. This is the House of Grief. We strive to help those whose hearts have grown heavy, be it with anger, melancholy, grief, or treachery. Submit to the mapping and reveal what lurks in your heart. If you consent, follow me. If you do not, leave.
Welcome, friend. Your burdens are soon to be made as light as a feather. Trust me. Take your time. Look around. Only you can decide when it is time for healing.
You're supposed to guard the door. No more slacking, or I'll report you to her.
No need for that. Just needed to stretch my legs. Won't happen again. You may enter. Go on.
I think I should be quite happy living in a tree. Greenery and birdsong all around.
Little elfling, thou needst not look far to feel the light in this bright star.
Almost pleasant traveling with company. If you...
What am I to do?
Let's get going. Moving in. I'll give it a shot. What's inside? Wish I had a bag of holding. Better take a closer look.
Whatever comes, I'm ready.
Do you know why you are here?
There is something I lost. No. Had taken from me. My family. My life. I want it all back.
Loss is a gift, girl. Do you still not understand that? Now give me the true answer. What is your purpose in being here?
The artifact. I was sent to retrieve it. At any cost.
And who tasked you with this mission?
The Mother Superior of It's you.
Give me the honor of my name. In full.
I can't. My memories...
I know what's in that head of yours better than you do, girl. My name
Mother Superior. Viconia Devere.
You still have the wits to recognize your betters. Good. Now descend. You have much to answer for.
An astral projection? Seems she's taking no chances with us.
I've got a long road ahead. Need to find a way forward.
I think I might have hurt people here. Learned how to break their bodies. Their spirits. Quieting him. But it wasn't always so. Screams rang off these walls. I swear I can almost hear them. How many people did I help break upon this thing? There's so much I can't remember. Yet, if I picked up these implements, I'd know exactly what to do.
Might be useful. No one stopped me yet. Can't keep me out. Cursed to put my hands on everything.
What are these mannequins here for? What are these mannequins here for?
Cunning disguise can serve a warrior of the Dark Lady better than any armor. That's what they always told us. I think this was my favorite part. Putting these on. Pretending to be someone else. I suppose that's been my whole life.
Looky!
Can't give up now. Wonder what's past this. Can't slow down.
I remember this place now. A whole stolen childhood spent in these halls. The Mother Superior must be close. Soon this will all be over. This is it. Where I was raised. Trained. Hells. It's strange to be back.
I've not felt the presence of the Shadow Weave like this since we left behind that cursed darkness. We must be on our guard.
Did you... Are you talking to me? Soldier?
Keep going. The Mother Superior's expecting you.
Seems like a good moment to talk.
Mother Superior will deal with you. Mother Superior...
magic touch.
A long way to go still.
At least things have stayed interesting. If not over, then through.
Burdens shall be... They already heard how you disgraced yourself before Lady Shah, how she marked you as the enemy. But it is quite another thing for them to see it for themselves. I am very glad you decided to return. A cautionary tale such as yours will be studied by Lady Shah's initiates for years to come. But perhaps I can make a case for some small measure of mercy. Give me the artifact, and I can at least make this quick.
Enough. I don't answer to you. Not anymore. I'm here for my family. That's right. I know what you did. And it's not going to be quick. Not for you.
This is your family. And now you have turned your back on it. The artifact was your last chance to prove yourself, and you squandered it. Whispers reached my ears from all corners. Potential rivals of Lady Shah, all vying for the same prize. A new god, amassing the disaffected, the outcasts, those who should turn to us. This absolute is but an upstart, disturbing the natural order and threatening to impede the glorious return of Lady Shah's pure, endless darkness. I had to act. I had to strangle that foul conspiracy while it was still in the cradle. We learned all we could. The artifact was the one thing the absolutists feared. The one thing they desperately wanted to keep out of their enemy's grasp. I had to have it. Lady Shah's concerns lie elsewhere, with another. But she is a goddess. She can afford to ignore that which does not threaten her. I must keep her faith alive in mortal hearts. I must defend her ways, lead her children, stop all threats. Even if I must go against her wishes, I will prove myself her most loyal servant.
Shah doesn't care. She was always going to use you and discard you. But now I'm going to deal with you first.
You there! Surrender this one to me now, and you can consider Lady Shah's forces your allies in the battles to come. As you like. Lilala! For Shah!
I smell blood.
Cry about it.
What's the plan? Heading there.
What fools these mortals be.
Torment.
I am Lady Shah's instrument. I know your fears.
Spare me your cheap tricks!
The unknown father, offering an embrace of fang and claw.
Exit.
Lady Shah's will shall be done! Her foes shall perish!
The Dark Lady's fools must die!
Lady Shah's will shall be done, sure as night shall fall.
Tenebra.
The Night Singer shall prevail!
Let's finish this.
Creator, Destroyer.
I've got what you need.
Over there.
Concentrate.
May the dice roll in my favor.
Knees high.
Can't give up.
wonder if this is worth the cost.
I have to find my parents. They must be close.
What's up for discussion?
Finish it. Send me to Lady Shah's embrace.
She still has answers I need. My parents. Where are they?
So blunt. Have you forgotten all the interrogation techniques I taught you? Where is the finesse?
Answer me!
They are right through that door in the Chamber of Loss, where they have been all along. You saw them many times, only we made you forget. But they didn't forget. They watched as we molded you. They watched, they wept, they bled, often at your hand. It may not be a happy reunion, but it will be a memorable one.
Why? Why me? Why all this effort?
Lady Shah commanded me, and I obeyed. I do not question. I merely act as she wills me to. I had an enclave in Waterdeep, you know. Much grander than this. Shah ordered me to raise it. Kill all who followed me. Claim they betrayed me. When in fact, I slew those who showed nothing but loyalty. Shah had me do that. And I did. To cover my tracks. To usher in you.
What are you talking about?
You became my mission. To take a child of Selûne's and turn her over to Lady Shah. To show that all light fades and darkness will prevail in the end. All this was to make you into what the Dark Lady needed you to be. The planning. The training. Those deaths in Waterdeep. It was all to groom you to replace me at her right-hand side. And still you threw it away. Sympathy is for the weak. I merely wanted to say my piece. I wanted her to know the cost of her education. Now, do what you will.
I want to see my parents. And I don't care what happens to this one. She's been in my head long enough already. Do what you like. I know you'll choose well.
What are you doing? Come back and finish this yourself. You owe me that.
Let go, Mother. Embrace loss.
I draw near, my lady.
What a charmer. Open up. Yaha! Gimme. Hello. To the left, and
Bet I can crack that open. Bet that will fit in my pack.
Oh, I could go for a good meal. Honk honk. What's this?
What to do? Let's see. Breathe deep and move.
What's the story? Hey! Huh.
No time to dally.
What do we have here?
I think there's a hole behind those crates.
Onward then. Let's see what we have here.
Still alive, so that's progress.
Can't afford to stay idle. Better fetch that. Onward in her name.
A little hideaway. Why does this place seem so familiar? It speaks of a mirror that steals memories. Is that how they did this to me?
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
My parents are still captive. I need to free them. Shah did not come to Viconia's defense. All who bow to her are disposable pawns. In the end, the mission she sent me on was a lie. Same as everything else she ever told me. She sowed her own downfall in trying to take the prism for herself. Had she never sent me, I'd still bow to Shah, none the wiser. My parents are still captive. I need to free them.
At the ready.
Shadowheart? I wasn't sure if I'd ever lay eyes on you again. It's me, Nocturne. Do you remember?
Remind me?
We trained together. We used to be close. I'm glad to see you're all right.
I don't remember you.
Oh. A pity. Perhaps we can talk some more later? That is, if you're not about to turn on me. It seems you no longer walk in the Dark Lady's shadow.
Shah condemned me. By her decree, you and I are enemies.
Only if you wish us to be. You may not remember, but we shared a lot together once. Good times. Hard times. I will not turn on you, even if it angers Lady Shah.
That's good enough for me. I'm not sure what I expected coming back to this place. Certainly not a friend. There must be all sorts you can tell me. Things I can't even remember.
There are, but with the Mother Superior gone, I don't know if I can stay here to reminisce. Perhaps there's another enclave out there for me.
You don't need Shah.
You don't, perhaps. Not everyone is as brave. I'll leave come tomorrow. Come see me before then. I was working as quartermaster. I can sell you some things to aid you. And we can catch up. Greetings. Do you seek to trade? As Shadowheart's friend, I'll extend the privilege to you as well. Be sure to get everything you need. Come tomorrow, I'll be gone.
Always room for more. Let's have a look.
These are all about me. 40 years of my life, documented like I was some sort of specimen.
Wyvern whiskey from Nimbrel. Only the guild in Waterdeep imports this, I believe.
These jewels. Why do I remember these, of all things? Dark Justicia helm. I wanted one of my own. Curious. I could never quite tell if she was proud of them or not. I'm ready.
Let's try this way. Let's see what I can glean.
I can still scarcely believe it. You've returned, and the Mother Superior is gone. So much can change, so quickly. Remains to be seen. This place is all I've ever known. In time, perhaps I'll venture out there, see what I've been missing. But for now, old habits die hard. Well, you had a pet mouse for a while. It was against the rules, of course. You used to hide him under your robes and feed him from your rations. Nibbles. I suggested Bree, but you were having none of it. She caught you with him. Forced you to get rid of him in front of everyone. To make an example. You always loved animals. But you never let yourself get too close after that. I'm sorry. Not the sort of thing you want to hear, I'm sure. Well... You know that little scar on your elbow? I was there when you picked that up. It was years ago when we were initiates. Some of the others were intent on tormenting us until you showed them the error of their ways. I think it was 6 against 2, and most of them were bigger than us to boot, but you saw them off, all of them. There were some bruised lips and black eyes in the mess hall that night. And from then on, they left us alone. Or at least, they bothered us less. A collision between your elbow and the teeth of a girl called Baldur. She came away from it worse than you. She was on the same mission as you. I suppose she won't be coming back. In any case, the Mother Superior soon broke up the fighting, though she didn't punish us. In fact, I saw her smiling. I think she was proud of you. Just small things, silly things. The sort you'd scarcely recall even if your memories were left intact. You had a little hiding place that you went to when you needed to get away. You brought me there sometimes. We'd talk, play, read. do each other's hair. You'd be the first. As quartermaster, I was able to keep it hidden back there, exactly as you left it. The plait and fringe? Yes, on your instructions, of course. You were very intent on a bold look, I think you said. My hands were cramped by the time I finished, but you were very pleased. I like the new look as well, though. You always did like a dramatic touch. Be sure to get everything you need. Come tomorrow, I'll be gone.
Looking ahead.
Part of the Sharan's preparations to seize the astral prism, no doubt.
Hey, good looking.
Direct me.
There is work to do.
All right, what now? Very well.
What do you seek? Be sure to get everything you need.
I wonder what the next move is.
At least we can talk freely, now that she is gone. What can I do for you?
No one back home will ever believe this.
What's next?
This goes up. After I moved something on the altar.
Still breathing, despite everything. Never wanted the easy path.
Only a patriarch's loss can open this door. What does that mean? Loss of status? Wealth?
All's well, I hope, aside from the obvious.
My faith protects me.
Let's move. What path lies before me? Open up.
I see them. I see my parents. God, what's been done to them?
I have something to ask.
It can't be. Another vile trick.
No, there is no trick. It's her. Jennifer. Jen. Our little girl.
Moon Maiden's grace. It is you.
I'm here to get you out of here. They're all gone. It's over.
It is not over. You see, it matters not if you raise this place. If you slay every one of your brothers and sisters. That was never where my power resided. Every time you try to step away from me, every time you try to reach for Selûne, my hold on you bites deeper. If you had learned, if you had obeyed, there would be no pain. But you struggle on. You will make things worse for yourself. And for them. I am neither. I am nothing. I am the empty room. The dreamless sleep. The shadow's shadow. There was no pain before my sister set the sun aflame. Now you exist to suffer. Until you find your way back to my embrace.
Enough! I'm taking my parents away from here. I'm taking them away from you!
You cannot. We are still bound to you. You cannot both free us and free yourself from her curse. The Moon Maiden needs you more than she needs us. You are the future. You must return to the fold. We are the past. And our duty is almost done.
Eloquently put. His mind stood up well to his time here. The same cannot be said for your mother. Such brief, fragile lives humans lead. This is my final lesson. I leave you now to dwell on your mistakes and make your choice.
Shah's parting words make your flesh crawl. There is no lesson to be learned here, only a family's torment, a spiteful goddess's whims, and an unspeakable choice to be made.
She's gone. I don't understand.
Shah will never admit defeat. Not until she has stolen one last thing from you. We cannot allow your future to be her last prize. Not after all your mother and I have endured. To see you again. Your companion understands, I think. Help her, please. Help her see what must be done.
I'm sorry. I didn't know any of this was happening until it was much too late. I came to try to put things right.
And you did. You found us. All these years, that dream kept us going. That you would break free. No matter what they made you do to us, we knew you were still in there.
I knew the Dark Woods wouldn't frighten you. You were always such a brave girl.
She was. And still is. You've saved us. Now save yourself. You'll be out of Shah's reach, and we'll be at peace.
But I only just found you again after all this time. I can't lose you again.
We'll still be with you. By the Moon Maiden's grace, we'll never be far. Please, Jennifer.
Is this truly what you want?
It is what we need. All of us. You were meant to be a guiding light for Seluna's faithful, but they robbed you from us. Now that can be righted, and we can rest.
Help us, Jen. I can let go. Now I've seen your face again.
Goodbye.
Not goodbye. Not even close.
Moonmotes. They bring Seluna's light to dark places and offer guidance to those in need. My parents are watching over me. Let's leave this place. There's nothing more for me here. More. Most, I should think. I doubt Shah will be given over to generosity. Best if I just consider them lost. I have everything I need to make new memories. As for this place, all I did here, let it stay forgotten. My parents. I saw them, spoke to them, and let them go. It's more than I can take in just now. Give me a night to try and get my head together.
Here we go. Never a dull moment.
Yankee. Head removed. There's something in that debris.
I'm ready. Whatever it takes. No time for dallying.
A huge, polished disc looms before you. A mirror. One that was used to wrest your memories from you.
Is that blood? No, never mind. Light on my feet. Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
She will. She must. Lady Shah's command.
Waterdeep. Deception. Slaughter. Vault. Counting house. Menzo Paranzan. Underdark. Iconia. Devere.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
Time to get going. Survival is all that matters. What path lies before me?
Torment.
All right, Karlak. It's go time. Close ranks.
No gloom, all doom.
Let's end this. Got to move.
Watch this!
What's in here?
Attention! For me? Hmm? Let's see. If you insist.
Pitch night. All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have. No time to rest. I want to have a word.
I think I should be quite happy living in a tree.
Have to keep going.
Odd, isn't it?
Soldier.
At the ready.
My faith will guide me.
Still alive, so that's progress. These boots have seen everything. A private word would be nice.
Shadowheart's memories will be a heavy load for her to carry. But her suffering is over, and so is her parents'. I hope she finds comfort in that.
Killing one's parents can be an important rite of passage, a usurpation of their place in society. Shadowheart may not have gained status from her parents' death, but she has freed herself from Shah's influence. There is comfort in that. A disparate collection of vagabonds and strays. Did you have anyone particular in mind?
Ever will Shar try to twist bonds of love into chains of service. Shadowheart did not let her. I cannot presume to know her parents, or what they suffered. But I know that they were proud, in the end.
Boo is overjoyed with our victory. Another den of evil vanquished, and an old foe defeated. Well, Viconio was a friend for a short time beforehand, but then a foe once more. Yes, Boo, a most wicked witch. The very mention of her name gives him nightmares to this day. Boo and Minsk have traveled far and wide, and met many fine and not so fine people. It will surprise you to learn that even the wisest of friends do not always recognize Boo for what he is. Exactly! The Drow was a cruel witch, but a clever one. She knew what Boo was right away, and she had never seen his like before. She wished to inspect his handsome magnificence, and so she did. One night, while he lay asleep, twitching his whiskers in happy dreams, she crept upon his tiny bedroll holding a knife as slim as a toothpick. She meant to spill his miniature guts and study them. I did not get the chance. Boo never sleeps deeply while evil is near. He sprang into action and almost blinded the witch. She had fled from our camp by morning, when Boo told me the whole tale over a breakfast of berries and nuts.
A cruel task fell to Shadowheart. But she did as her parents wished. She has my eternal respect. And I hope she soon finds peace.
I'm so glad Shadowheart's ordeal is over. It'll be a long time before she'll come to terms with all this, but at least now, she can start. Free of Shah.
What Shadowheart did for her parents was a profound act of love. Her courage is... well, it's quite something to behold.
Shadowheart's parents are at peace. And so she, it seems.
Doesn't look like anyone's been here in a while. Perhaps people lost faith. Or forgot about it. I wanted to come here. To see if I felt anything that I hadn't done before. Now that I know what I know. Now that I know who I am. Loss. Actual loss, not Shah's oblivion. I had my family. For too short a moment. Now they're gone. By my hand. I remember. But they can't comfort me. They can't give me advice. They can't tell me what I was like as a little girl. We carry on. It's all we can do. I'll follow in a while. I think I want to stay here a little longer, firstly. This place isn't familiar, but it's peaceful. Shadowheart. She's as much a part of who I am as Jennifer. Can't just forget her. It's not what I do anymore. Besides, Shadowheart still suits me. Even better than before, perhaps. You can't cast a shadow without some light. Almost pleasant traveling with company, if you ignore all the less pleasant aspects. Most are lost forever. Some may creep back into my mind if I encounter anything that helps clear the fog. Then there's what Shah did restore to me. Memories of pain, suffering, both my own and what I inflicted. It's overwhelming. Like a lifetime's worth of nightmares unleashed all at once upon waking. I can barely untangle one moment from another, not that I even want to. I just know that my heart sinks if I let my thoughts wander to them. Shah seeks to break people, to fill their lives with despair so that they will turn to her for relief. Perhaps she thought this would lead me back to her in time. But it won't. I fought too hard to win my freedom. I will not give it up again, no matter how much it hurts. Perhaps. But in the meanwhile, I'll just have to find a way to live with them. Of course. From the first time I laid eyes on you right until now. That's all safe. I wouldn't surrender even a moment of it.
Hello, my dear.
Hush, little elfling, thou needst not look far to feel the light of
Someone in half.
bright star.
It squeezed their guts out of their ears like an overfilled sausage. Well, my cousin...
It's peaceful, isn't it?
Peaceful for the moment. But for how long?
No, he mostly avoids that topic.
Alright, time to call it a night. Thank you for watching. Have a good night.